Have you ever felt pulled to a place that you've never been before? Because I have the feeling that a lot of people feel the same towards Asia. And maybe it's not the destination itself, maybe it's something deeper. In my case, since I was a kid, I've always felt very attracted to Asian cultures. I remember being like 6 years old and a friend of my own came to my house and he wrote down my name in Chinese and I was amazed. I was like, what is this? Because it was something very exotic. And since then, the languages, the cultures, the foods, the stories, the values, everything felt different and I liked it. I've spent hours researching about Asian cultures. I've even done a seminar at the university where a lot of people from different countries of Asia came to tell us about their countries, their cultures, and I think it's one of the best memories I have from uni. And this fascination has always been growing, and I think it's not something that only relates to me, because a lot of people are going to Asia nowadays. When I went to places like Japan or Indonesia, it didn't feel like traveling. It felt super familiar, like being home. One of the main points why Asia attracts so much people, I think it's because it's peaceful, vibrant, ancient, but always evolving. You have the example of big cities in China or big cities in Japan. Jakarta, which is a huge city in Indonesia. Mumbai, I'm not gonna say Mumbai because it's not peaceful at all. It's not that Jakarta is peaceful either. I mean, it depends on where you go to. If you go to a crowded place, of course, it's not gonna be quiet and peaceful, but you can always find peaceful and quiet in big cities. And let's be honest, Asian food is healthy, good, flavorful, and cheap compared to food in Europe or the States. So you can have an incredible meal, travel by bullet train, and still stay on budget, which is impossible in many other places. And that matters to young people because we are broke. But more than the price of places, it's how being there makes you feel. In Japan, for example, there's calm, there's respect for everyone. In Indonesia, you have super kind people, chaos in big cities, but you can also experience the calmness in smaller cities. And in many places in Asia, you have this connection between tradition and nature. Even when cities are expanding and getting huge, you still get this nature and tradition. So I think a lot of people are drawn to this contrast because it makes you feel alive, but at the same time, it gives you peace. Not that the city is peaceful, but nature is peaceful. On my next trip, I'm gonna be heading to China because it's another place in Asia that I've always wanted to go. And I know I'm not gonna experience the whole culture in 2 weeks. It's impossible, but I will try to make the most out of it. And I know I'll keep going back like many other tourists. And it's not because Asia is only beautiful. It's because life there can be very diverse and meaningful. If you ever felt this way, or you have a planned trip to Asia, I'd love to hear what pulled you to Asia.